Bernard, here's another one of those solicitor's letters.
What about the others?
Maybe you should read it. Well, basically, the woman upstairs wants £170 a month ground rent.
She doesn't need any more money. She's already got all the blue hair and toffee and pop socks a person could want.
Well, there's nothing you can do.
Go upstairs and tell her to stop, or we'll cut the brakes on her Stairmaster.
Got no time, Bernard. I'm setting up the shop for the Festival of Travel Writing.
What festival?
The one you said Manny could have about a week ago.
I don't remember agreeing to that.
You remember that night last week when you slept in a revolving door?
No.
OK, remember when you ran out of tobacco so you smoked your own pubic hair?
Not especially, no.
Well, it was in between those two things. Oh, I've had an idea for your event, Manny.
Great.
Yeah, you could get everyone who comes into the shop to vote for what they think is the most stylish city in Europe. Then, at the end of the week, you could... What?
Oh, Europe. You are funny, Fran. I hardly think your little jaunts to Europe count as travel.
Well, pardon me.
Look, this isn't a festival for tourists. We've got an explorer coming in. He's giving a talk. The legendary, famously charming Jason Hamilton.
Let's have a look, then. Every one of these blurbs says he's charming. I was swept away on a wave of charm. I was immolated in a firewall of charm and charisma. I almost exploded from the concentration of charm from the page. I bet you I can open this anywhere, and I'll find this fop posing on a Jeep-looking smug. Ha ha ha.
Let's see. Oh, God, look at him. Look at that love me smile. I know his sort, a full-time approval junkie.
He's brilliant. He's a giant in his field.
Manny, can I be the first to say, ooh? You're going to scratch his name on your pencil box.
Enough, Manny, run me through this again. Come on.
Right, OK. Well, basically, there's the leaseholders and freeholders. There's two types of leaseholder. There's common law leaseholder, and then there's private leaseholders, which are...
Stop saying those words! Give me that, I'm going upstairs. I'll deal with this like I deal with everything around here. Everything! Hanley! Hanley, come out, you bloodsucker! Hanley!
Miss Hanley is dead.
Huh?
She died in the night.
I don't care. I mean, how awful. Right, so you're the new owner. You explain this rent-lease bollocks.
I'm a solicitor. Miss Hanley left this flat to Mr. Benson. He's in the kitchen. What did you want to query, Mr...
Black, I'll talk directly with him, thank you. I don't want any legal fidgy-widginess upsetting natural justice. Benson! 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 Where is he? Benson?
Mr. Benson is in the bread bin.
I said no legal fidgy-widginess. I want to see the owner, I want to see them now, I want to sort this out, and I want to...
He likes to sleep there. What do you want to say to him?
I'm not paying this.
If you don't, you'll go to prison.
I'm not talking to you.
Fine. But if that's all you've got to say, I've got a meeting.
Who with? A canary in Canary Wharf? A fox with stocks? This is mad. You can't leave an animal in here. He was just going to go insane.
It's Miss Hanley's will, so it's law.
Yeah? Well, you don't intimidate me, Miss Purcell Harding Latouche, MSc, LLB, MLD Phil, MBE, Rowing Blue, Grade 2, listed.
Right. Yeah, loose. Free as the wind. Ponytail. Free as the wind. Oh.
Expecting someone?
Might be.
It's that Jason thingy, isn't it?
Well, he just said he might drop round to see where he was doing his talk, you know, just dropping round.
Well, let's have a sample,
Don't
then.
touch the display!
Man, isn't it? Good Lord, it's the shop that time forgot. I thought I'd be to all the uncharted areas of the globe, but I can see I'm wrong. This is great. It's got bags of character.
Hello, Jason. It's lovely to meet you, really. I'm a great admirer of your work and your life. And hey, watch out! A crocodile! Behind you! Look, it's not really. It's an inflatable one I put up there. It's just a little one. So, where are you going on your next adventure?
I thought maybe Borneo. Yeah, the real Borneo, not the jungle nonsense. I want to see the ice caves under the jungle.
Right. Yes. I tell you where you should go. Venezuela. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah, dear old Benny. Been there, have you?
Oh, yes. I have actually. Yes, I went kayaking in the swamps of the Barracas.
Where, north or south?
North.
Oh, very nice. North, the tourist swamps. Yeah. I went to the south. The south are the real swamps.
The northern ones are pretty swampy.
They're nothing.
So, Jason, let's talk. How do you want to do it? I've got a few ideas.
Hi, how's it going there?
It's too soon to tell if I like it or not.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
And I won't find out if I keep being interrupted, will I?
You know, someone like you would love Magumbi.
How can you know that? I might hate it.
Well, I don't think so. For one thing, they all worship a goddess remarkably like you. A sort of panther woman. Same pale skin, thick jet hair, slumberous eyes. For a minute, I thought I was right back at the temple.
Bernard. I wonder if you might have a word with Fran. Explain to her that I'm looking after Jason, and he doesn't appreciate her trying to flirt with him. Shh!
You hear that? He's up there, mewing in the nerve centre of his empire. A hike and rent here, a tax dodge there. He sticks his leg in the air, laughs his cat laugh, and then he dives back to grooming his balls.
You can't hear that, surely.
I've heard enough. It's all very well for you flouncing about after Captain Pants. You don't know what I go through with this cat. I hate him. I hate all cats.
Well, that's probably because you're more of a dog person. Yeah. Hey, why don't we get a dog for the shop, Bernard?
I hardly think so. The one we have doesn't do much for me.
We don't have a dog.
What's he like, then? This overgrown schoolboy? Nobody's told him Britain doesn't own the world anymore, obviously.
You dare talk about Jason in that way.
He's magnificent.
I see he got to you pretty quick.
Hey.
Jason!
Hi, Jace.
Hi, just thought I'd pop into my favourite book emporium. Dr. Black, I presume.
You don't look like much of an explorer to me. You look like you've been exploring luxury hotels for quite some time now. Why didn't you write about that? The Côte d'Azur, one man's struggle with 100% Egyptian cotton sheets.
Bernard, you've got a fine shop here, and you're not afraid of saying what you feel. I'd like to shake you by the hand.
Do you want to sit down? There's my chair over there. Do you want to sit in that?
Thanks.
You didn't even make him any tea. Would you like some tea, Jace?
Wonderful, thank you.
I was going to make tea.
So was I.
It'll just be ready in a minute. Nice cups. The biscuits. Nice biscuits. My biscuit. Jason can have my biscuit. The biscuits! Jason's special biscuits! Right, you thing! That's it! Say goodbye, Mr. Benson. You have just poured the tinkly bell of death!
You had dust on your knees.
Thank you, Fran.
So, all set for the talk?
I am, yep.
Good, good. Everything all right?
Absolutely fine, yep.
Yeah, great.
There is one little thing.
Yes?
Don't want to sound weird, it's only a very small thing.
Yep.
You are standing rather close.
Oh, sorry. Is this all right?
That's a bit... No, that's fine, yep.
Excuse me.
Are you Jason Hamilton?
Get away from him! Get away! Can't you see he doesn't want people crowding him? Just get out, get out! You're barred! Go on! So sorry, Jason. Oh. So sorry, Jason.
Now, wanted to have a chat to you two. You know, I've got this trip to Borneo for the next book.
Yes.
And it's so much more rewarding if you have someone to journey with, a companion, a fellow voyager. Now, Manny, I know you've travelled a lot. Don't you think Fran would be the perfect companion for the Borneo trip? Now, Fran, I don't expect you to say yes or no straight away.
Yes.
No, look, you don't want this, no offence, Fran, Mopsy. You need someone with a few miles under their belt. You need a man, or a woman, but a man. A seasoned traveller, sort of man who's got a penknife and an emergency backup penknife.
Yeah, maybe you underestimate your friend, Manny. Now, Fran, would you say that you had jungle experience, bearing in mind it could be handy on this trip?
Does Corfu count?
You've been to Corfu?
No.
Anything else?
I'm a trained field doctor. And I can fix a jeep in a hurricane. And I can speak 32 African languages.
Excellent. Borneo is, of course, in Asia.
Yes. 32 Asian languages.
Splendid, that's settled then. Manny, you're doing it again.
Oh.
So, let me guess. Mice. No? Wait, you got cockroaches.
Yeah, we do, actually, but don't touch them, will you? It would upset the bat. Now, look, listen. I want you to deal with this thing. It's a really horrible thing. I can't even really properly describe it. Essentially, it's a cat.
Why don't you take him to the cattery?
No, look, I want you, to, I want you to take care of business with this cat, okay? Can I make it any clearer than that?
You could, actually.
Oh, well, okay, he dies tonight. How about that?
No, I could never harm a cat.
Oh, come on, you're a pest guy. You know, you kill things for a living.
Not animals, only vermin. I love animals. I'm just trying to save enough money to go to vet school.
Yeah, but this is like... it's one cat. It's nothing. It's bada bing, bada wow.
You disgust me. An innocent little creature like that. Goodbye.
£1,000. £1,000. In cash. You'll be out of this stuff. Tomorrow you'll be giving an aardvark a skin graft. You wouldn't even like this cat. Nobody does. He's a bully. He sprays everywhere. He's up there right now, out of his mind on nip. Nobody needs to know.
Okay, bring a bag and bleach and 3 tins of Royal Meow.
Fran? I'd like to have a word with you. Just as a friend, you understand? I think that Jason might want you as something more than just a travelling companion. If you follow me, if you get my meaning, if you catch my drift.
You mean we might find ourselves in a situation where, because of cramped conditions and the surrounding dangers, we'd have to... Oh, goodness.
Yes. Bunk up. Together. You know what that means, don't you?
I don't need to bring any sleeping gear. It'll be too hot to hawk around 2 shag bags. Thanks, Manny.
Oh, you're just doing it for kicks. It's my one chance to trek with my hero.
Oh, Manny. It really does mean a lot to you, doesn't it?
It's the whole point of me being born.
I know. Did he pick me?
Another canapé, Jason?
Thanks, Phil. Can we make a start?
Oh, right. Yes, right. Okay. So. Okay. Welcome to Black Books. And now, who do we have for you today? Someone who is to travel and adventure. But while he was waiting, he got me. Sorry, I've got a bit of mix-up there. That sort of... Wait, sorry. Yes, then there was going to be a joke and an anecdote and another joke. Quite a good one, actually, about rice. OK, right. So, without further ado, please welcome Jason Hamilton.
Thank you. Thanks. It's a pleasure to be back in London. I've just come back from an expedition to the Orinoco Basin, to the only place on Earth where you'll find the bearded howler monkey. Or so I thought, until I came here and met Manny.
He's not here. I'm going home.
Wait. Mark, sit down.
He won't come. He knows. Cats have got a sixth sense.
Shut up! Here. He's a cat. He doesn't have any sense.
This won't work. They'll find out.
Relax. Just pop him when he comes in. I'll take care of the body.
What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. I'll put a knife on his back and leave him slumped over the desk in the library. Watch the clock.
Thanks. So, what about the next trip? Well, I'll be going to, Fran, if you please, Borneo. Yep, Borneo, one of the last truly great wildernesses on Earth. And we'll be attempting to... yeah.
Yeah, your books read like imperialistic tracts. Do you really think you can anatomize a whole culture in a few pages?
What's your name?
Bridget.
Well, Bridget, inevitably, I write from a Western perspective because that's my cultural background.
That's enough questions for now.
Why don't you stick around and we'll talk it over after?
I'd love to.
That's great. For now, I'd like to show you all the effects of mud erosion on a primitive office block. Fran.
It never goes away. The guilt. Mice in wedding dresses appear in your dreams. Whole families of roaches stand there in silent accusation.
Would you shut up? He's going to hear us. Now, come on.
I can't.
Come on, he wants you to shoot him.
What am I? What have I become?
Hey, kitty.
And this is where... Manny, can we do something about the noise?
I'll sort it out.
Leave it to me, Jason.
I'm dealing with it, man.
I'll do it, Jason. Wait, me first. Bernard! Bernard, stop this! Jason is very annoyed.
Bugger, Jason. Actually, how is he?
Now you come downstairs and apologise. Right now.
Okay. He's not really mad at me, is he?
Look what you've done. Didn't even get to find him a taxi.
You must have left a note for me. We're leaving tomorrow.
Nobody move.
Bernard, I think we should talk about this.
Okay, sure, we'll talk about it.
Good.
Right after I kill the cat. So, you admit you deliberately stepped in front of the bullet
Yes.
and wantonly sprayed blood from your head all over the shop
Yes.
before going to waste time writhing around on an emergency operating table. Sign here. No wages for 7 years. If it wasn't for you, that cat would be where he belongs now, in hell, being chased by giant mice.
I can't believe Jason went off with that harpy. Have you read this? Sorry, Fran, you just didn't have enough experience. Never mind, I'm sure Bridget will turn out to be very handy indeed. I can't believe we fell for him, Manny. Charm.
Well, I saw through him straight away. I just played along with him to confuse him.
Enough tea! Who's making the tea?
Make it yourself.
Yeah. I'm never doing anything for anyone ever again.
I'm not even thinking about Jason or what he's doing right now.
Not only am I not thinking about him, I've spent my whole time not thinking about him since he left.
Oh, I wish I could have a cup of tea.
Oh, for God's sake. Oh.
Make it yourself. Oh.
I'll get the tea.
No, I will. Right away, Jason.